Or I could at least turn the mic back on. You'd think I'd done this before. Hey guys, Vatlik, Amon, nice to see both of you. I appreciate you both stopping in. It has been a minute. Um, so, volumes might be off. Let me know if it is. Camera angle is something I'm going to have to work on. Still going to adjust some of the stuff on my layouts, some things that I have planned for that and everything. But we got the desk in, we got everything hooked up, and there's a ton of stuff to do in the game. And I got to get ready for this Necropolis run that we're going to do on my birthday. So I thought I would come say hi to everybody and actually hang out and do it with you guys. So the great thing about it is I was planning on doing some revive farming tonight, but at the same time, wasn't exactly prepared for this 2-star arena to drop, which has some units that we can pick up. So um, I'm not quite for sure where. Triple Z, how's it going? Nice to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Things are going phenomenal, guys. Actually, to be truthful with you, I'm gonna get a couple things out of the way real quick here. So I've already got a big crystal opening planned. I'm gonna get one out tomorrow, and then I may even be going live again tomorrow night. To be truthful with you, I'm working on a couple things right now. Uh, been working a lot. But now that everything is in place and I have access to a work area here at home as well, um, anytime I'm not driving, I'm going to be with you guys. So we are back. I mean, like I said, it's going to take a minute. I got to do some adjusting. I got to figure out camera angles. I got to figure out volumes. I got to figure out everything after pulling it all out of the box, after it all sitting in a box for a month. Um, but that being said, I want to see something real quick because I think we are. Yeah. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm seeing a freezing on because I should be getting something on the screen right now and I'm not. So give me just 1 second. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Okay, that's better. Now we got actual gameplay going on. I'm just running my guys through. Nathaniel, nice to see you. I was in a match and needed to finish it. No problem, man. No problem. Um, yeah, Triple Z. We'll definitely talk soon, man. I got quite a bit that actually I need to talk to quite a few people about. You definitely being one of the many ones. Nathaniel, nice to see you. I appreciate you stopping in. So I'm just running out this energy real quick, and then I'm going to jump over into these 2-star arenas. Um, Basically, I'm just trying to pick up some units from everywhere possible. Thank you, appreciate it. I've got to do some adjustments and stuff. I've got the light back in place. So that's kind of cool. I gotta play with it a little bit, figure out what's gonna work the best, and then do some adjustings on the camera angles, things like that. Figure out exactly how I enjoy my setup. But I got it all out, got it all hooked up, and wanted to at least come hang out for a few hours tonight. And so, like I said, um, so a lot of things I've talked about recently when I gave you guys the last update as I moved into the new place. Um, First off, I made a vow on that day that I'm going to start a fund from now on. 5% of every Vatlik Nights. Everything is going great, man. It really is. Things are really coming together. Things are still tight. I'm still working a lot. It's quite late. I'll hit the bed. Good night, Wolf. Have a good stream and hope everyone. No problem, Nathaniel. Appreciate you, man. Get some rest. My times are going to vary a bit for a little while until I can get a schedule going and stuff and get things rolling. But basically, we are back and we will be doing some more streams. I'll be doing some adjustments to the setup and everything else. But at least I am in a position that I can stream for now. But one of the things that I said when I made the announcement of getting into this place is that I am going to start a community fund. Basically, 5% of anything you guys donate to the channel, I am going to put aside. And anytime that somebody is in need, going through a bad situation, we've seen enough of them recently. And I think things are going to get rough for a little while before they get better. So I think it's nice if we have something set aside for, a situation like what I just went through or what KT went through not too long ago. I know Didi's going through a little bit of a rough patch himself right now. There's a lot of situations out there in our community. And so I'm going to set aside 5% of everything that gets donated to the channel. And put that into a fund that anytime anybody needs any help, we will decide as a community, we'll talk about it. I realize there's always a chance of a scam or something like that happening, but I would rather take the chance of helping people out and maybe giving away some free money to somebody that doesn't need it, while making sure that we do give away some to other people that do actually need it. Jakey, nice to see you, man. But the other side of it is that I'm going to actually up that. I said on the live stream when I showed off the new place, it would be 5% of whatever gets donated to the channel. I am going to reach out to several other YouTubers and any other YouTubers that decide they want to pledge any amount of their donations to the fund. I will increase my amount by an additional 1% up to 25% of everything that gets donated to the channel. So if 20 additional YouTubers decide that they want to help with this community fund, then I will donate 25% of everything that gets donated to the channel to this fund, and we'll make sure that we're helping members of the community on a regular basis out here. It's something that needs to be done. I know a lot of people are going through struggles. A lot of people are going through hard times, and if I can help out with that, I think it's maybe part of what needs to be done for the channel. We're gonna do some charity streams eventually as well. I was working on getting a couple of those in place before the move happened, but we're going to pick those back up and get some of that stuff going so that we'll be helping out in other ways. Also on top of that, guys, I told you part of what we're doing tonight is getting prepared for Necropolis run. I am going to do a special live stream on my birthday. That is the 9th of January. That will put us just in time to come in under the wire for our Necropolis run. And I'm going to use every moment from now until then to prep the account. We're going to get revives ready. We're going to get, through Banquet, obviously, get units going for both Banquet and Necropolis, as well as a few other things. I have a huge crystal opening planned for tomorrow, and it just got even bigger because of tonight. So we're going to add quite a bit more onto that. Also, on top of that, I have a bunch of content that just came out over the time period that I was gone that we need to cover. So we've got that I need to start getting out onto the channel. So we're going to get that going. Oh, and now that we are back, we have hit 856 subscribers. I do want to congratulate Didi because I did see today that he hit his 1,000 mark. And that is absolutely amazing. And I'm so proud of him and that he was able to do that during the time period that I was gone. But that means we need to catch up, guys. And that means we need to plan something to do to celebrate when we do hit that 1,000 mark. And I was thinking about it, and what better way to decide how to celebrate the 1,000 mark than to let you guys decide it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up from now until we hit the 1,000 mark, and then I will narrow it down to the top suggestions. You can reach out to me on Discord or line chat anytime and make a suggestion. I'll narrow it down to the top 5 choices, and then I will put out a poll for the community to vote on. Of those 5 choices, what we do to celebrate hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. So feel free, anytime that you guys have some time, reach out to me on line chat or Discord. Links are for both are in the description of the video here. Plus, they're on the channel. They always are. And let me know. What do you guys think would be something cool I could do for 1,000 subscribers? I mean, I would do the Hot Wings challenge, but I mean, Dee Dee did that for I think 750. 750 or 500. I don't remember which one he did it for, but and I have no problem doing it if you guys wanted to see that. I don't think that it's as much of a challenge as most people do. But I know that there was talks of Dee Dee doing a shirtless stream for 1,000 subscribers, but I think that's a lot more appealing for him to do than it is for me. So, like, I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think we should do for 1,000 subscribers. How should we celebrate? Like I said, we're already going to celebrate my birthday with Necropolis. And we're going to watch me die a ton of times, because why not? That just sounds like, a great way to spend your birthday. We are a little sick and sadistic in this community. Nah, he is streaming now. He just doing a boring two-star arena stream. Yeah, I knew he said that something about he was going to try and stream tonight. I talked to him earlier today. He said his exact words to me was, please make sure you don't stream for a short amount of time. So I'm guessing at some point this evening we may actually see him stopping in as well. Either way, I always love supporting him and am so appreciative. Chris Gonzalez, nice to see you, man. How's it been? I've missed all of you guys so much. I really have. I've missed being able to do this on a regular basis. But like I said, we're going to be doing some major overhauls on things. I'm working on a few new changes to the layouts. I'm working on some new stuff for our backgrounds and everything else. And I am going to be doing some changes with the layout, everything. I just got to get there. And Wolf, I don't know if I told you, but I got Thronebreaker and finished 7.1. Congratulations, Jakey. That is amazing, and you did that just in time for Banquet. That's awesome, bro. And actually just in time for the anniversary event as well, and that's even bigger because that is actually progressively locked. So congratulations on that. Actually, Banquet should be big for you because it should give you a good chance to be able to get the materials you need to be able to push up to Paragon. 7 is so much easier than 6. I say it all the time. If you can get through 4.6, you can get through 7. There's no doubt about that. So, Anything? Anybody else got anything big that's happened recently? I know a couple people reached out to me, and I really appreciate everybody who has reached out while I've been um, out of the loop a little bit. You guys have been amazing. Really, honestly, the community has been so wonderful. I'm so appreciative to everybody who stuck by me while I had to take this time to get the move done. It definitely took a lot longer than I was planning initially. Um, and we had to go through quite a bit to get there. Um, yeah, I got Six Star Kingpin and King Groot. Nice. The Kingpin is a big pull. King Groot's not bad at all, but Kingpin is a huge pull. There's definitely some content he will help you with. I've heard 8.2 he plays a huge role for. I'm gonna probably play with him a little bit myself. Uh, yeah, man, me too, man. Getting into this spot was absolutely huge. Bouncing between the Airbnbs and the hotels and the car, uh, especially with working 65 hours a week, was just it was just so much. And like if I had a long break in between shifts, a 3 or 4 hour break, I really just didn't ever have any place to really go to even decompress. I know both of those champs are good for Behemoth. Yeah. Kingpin is the one I've been hearing is like the big answer for Behemoth. So you got a major win on that one, that's for sure. I wonder if we should throw boosts on. I think I have some. I think I have a decent amount of them actually. Let's see what we have. Let's throw on some of these. Maybe pick up a little extra points along the way. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's like I said, and honestly, to be truthful with you, things have gone amazingly this last year. I will tell you that much. One of the things that I am a little disappointed in is that unfortunately, I didn't get to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the channel the way I would have liked to. We passed that actually just a couple weeks ago, right before I got in here actually. November 20th was actually the 1 year mark. Oh, the screen froze. Give me just a second, I'll fix that. New cord, so it may be a cord issue. Give me 1 second to get through this fight, and we will fix that for sure. Taking down a Hulk with Falcon here real quick. Okay, give me just 1 second, we'll fix that. Okay, that should be good, and we should be back. Thanks for keeping track of that for me, Jakey. Appreciate it, man. So, by the way, I don't know if anybody knows, but Jakey made officer in his alliance, and he's been doing great at it. Definitely pushing to help other people grow and stuff. Really proud of him. He's been doing great. Not only, like he said, did he just hit Thronebreaker, but like I said, that officer's position. Absolutely been doing killing it. So, no problem, Jakey. Love to celebrate the members of our community, and I'm just sorry I haven't been around to be able to do it enough lately. But I am back, and like I said, we're gonna have to get a few things going. But You know, I still have several things that I have to get in place. Few bills that have to get started getting back on track and everything. We're a long ways from being up, but you know, as I started to say, this last year was absolutely phenomenal. Um, and you know, the move may not have been the smoothest, but it was a great reminder that first off, um, where I've been before, you know, because I've been in those positions on several occasions in my life. Being homeless is not something that's new to me. I've done it on several different occasions. But, you know, I was able to draw upon all the skills from the different times that I had been. And it's a good reminder of how far I've come and what I'm working towards and how much better things really are. I mean, like I said, you know, even though it was a struggle and we had some hard times and everything, and definitely took a few hits along the way, it's the reminder that I've learned so much in my lifetime so far that I can overcome it and come back in a relatively short amount of time if I just buckle down and get it done. Um, you know, I definitely I still need a few more things for the new place here. Um, you know, I've got other bills, like I said, that have been being put off that need to be caught up. Um, and I've got bills that have occurred during all this that have to get paid now. But I'm back to making what I was making before I took the hit. Obviously, things are a bit more expensive here than they are in Iowa, but I'm finding a way to balance that. And I love it out here, honestly. I do. And I mean, you know, what better way to be than to be another bald headed YouTuber that plays MCOC in the Seattle area? And yes, I realize I have a little bit more hair than BG or Abby Doe does at the moment. But I can fix that in no time. I also have the ability to grow more hair than both of them. uh, but yes. So just really happy we're back. We're gonna get things going. Like I said, we're gonna right now. I've got supplies that I'm gonna get. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get covered. A lot of stuff that will benefit me towards being able to do Necropolis and towards being able to put up quite a bit during the banquet event. Though I did see today, if you do everything that you can possibly do, including collecting the calendars and oh my god, what is it? Oh, the Acolytes event. You can get 14 banquet crystals for free. So that's not a lot towards hitting all the milestones, but it is quite a bit to at least get you something for free, even if you're a free to play player and don't have enough units. So that is good in itself. Plus, on top of that, that'll actually get you a few units to be able to turn around and buy a few more crystals. So keep that in mind, guys. If you are, you know, with the prep of everything, I know I I watched quite a few people's reactions the last few days. Just kind of knowing that I was going to be coming back soon, so I kind of wanted to catch up on what the community was talking about and things like that. I know not everybody is happy with the banquet crystals this year, and I get it. Even the banquet event itself, unless you're going to be one of the top 30 spenders in the game, things aren't quite where they should be. That being said, there is still benefit there, guys. Um, I don't know. I know I will still be contributing because, especially on the littler accounts, it will do quite a bit, but they will not contribute nearly as much as the big one does. The big one I will probably be going for all milestones. Is the new house scary? Also, congratulations. No, the new house is actually wonderful. I have a nice little cottage here. It's absolutely amazing. The people that aren't happy about it are the ones that don't find the rewards beneficial as Stormbaker Cap. And I get that. Um, and I also understand that Paragon and Valiant really honestly have a right to expect more. I will tell you this much myself. I expected at least half of a Titan in the milestones. Wasi, nice. On the second path, awesome. Like I said, I am going to be doing my first path for my birthday. Um, I'm going to use every bit of this time to get through banquet and prep, get all my revives in place. I'm going to do some revive farming this week. Um, I have a few nights this week that I can choose not to work a double and get home and do some live streaming. I'm like I said, I've got a big crystal opening we're gonna do tomorrow, um, and tonight's gonna make that even bigger. Some people have gotten a little bit of a preview on what's in that, and it's even bigger than what anybody knows. When can we expect a wolf necro massacre? Like I said, my birthday, January 9th. I am going to take the entire day off. It'll be the first day I have taken off since I got to Washington. I still have not taken a day off work. um, but I'm going to take that entire day off. I'm going to pick up some treats, and we are going to have a great day and hang out and celebrate my birthday and do Necropolis. Yo, let's go. Glad to see you back. Thanks, Trill. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's awesome to be back, guys. I have missed you guys so much. Um, I have wanted to be working on so much stuff, and obviously, like I said, we had to get here, and then once we got here, we had to survive long enough to get on our feet, and that took doing every single thing that we could, working every moment that I could get a shift. Um, I have had some amazing amount of time to explore some parts of um, Washington already, and I'm getting familiar with certain areas, and I'm really enjoying it out here. But there is a lot that I still want to go see and explore that I'm going to have to find some time for. But my first priority is paying the bills, and my second priority is you guys. Doing it right before they give the rewards. How come not before they nerf revives again? Because that way I have a month to prep for it. Because I'm still working 55, 60 hours a week right now. So I need prep time. And it's what I got. Like I said, I will fit in as much on the channel as possible, but I also have to have time to get everything else set up. Let's go. Glad to see you back. Yep. You're good. Glad to see you're on. Yep. It's like I said, guys. It's been a bit of a fight, but I'm really happy to be back on my feet, back in my own place. am back with you guys. And it's just the beginning, guys. We got so much to do, so much to go. Um, we Another 145 subscribers. We are getting that. I promise you that. It is time to hit that 1,000 mark. Congratulations again to Dee Dee for doing so. And I am so happy to see him get there. And I am going to be right behind him. So, yeah, guys, we've got, like I said, we're going to cover quite a bit before I do that run. As a matter of fact, let me get through this one real quick, this round, and let's go look at just what we're looking at for the crystal opening for tomorrow. Not counting what we're collecting right here as it is. As a matter of fact, I know I've got a level up event on right now, so I'm gonna have to see where that times out because I don't want to miss out on those units or that revive. Trying to make sure I get everything in place. Got Aegon up to rank 4, Sig 200 already. So got him in pretty well in place. Gonna have to look at what team I'm gonna put together for him. But we are definitely have been trying to keep things prepped and ready. I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to be over these last few weeks or so. Last few months, actually. Just because it's, when I'm working as much as I am and, sometimes 14 to 16 hours a day in the car, it doesn't leave me a lot of opportunities to do everything that I want to do. So most of the time it's log on, do whatever the alliance needs, and then move on. So let's see here. Picked up that. Actually, another reason that I'm going to look at this real quick, and actually I got to go back in there. Because this is some more 6-star shards that I know we're going to add on tonight, and a few more 7-star shards. But also on top of that, so right now, we have 9 Paragon crystals. Yes, I will be on for a few hours at least. Right now I'm looking at probably at least another 2.5 hours or so. That's a little something special. We'll talk about that a little more during the crystal opening. Been saving up my daily crystals. Saving the Paragon crystals for Necropolis, so we're going to leave those alone for right now. Got a few small crystals here, some random things that I picked up from stuff. 3 6-star nexuses, and we're going to add a 4th one onto that. Some 4 stars, some 3 stars. Some of the super fabulous crystals. Some of the platinum pool crystals. Get some of this other stuff just out of the way. The gold out of the way. We got some gold pool crystals here. Now, part of the reason why I did come in here right now is because I do have 32 of these collector crystals already. And since we're doing this 2-star arena anyways, why don't we see if we can add somebody new to expand who we're doing here. Now, I don't expect to get anybody new out of this, but let's try anyways. Who should you rank up? Ultron Classic or Maestro? I would say Ultron Classic, but I haven't looked into Maestro yet, honestly. Um, 3 new. So we did finally get somebody new here. We got Punisher 2099, Vision Arcus, and Call Obsidian. I'll take those. Anybody got any thoughts on Maestro? Like I said, I haven't had a chance to look at him much. Obviously, he came out during all of this. Yeah, we can do a poll for you, Jordan. Still only 3 new. Maestro by a long shot. Okay. Oh, and you did say classic. Yeah, I can see that actually. If you were talking Age of Ultron might make it different. I don't know, but we'll put the poll up anyways. So we only got 2 new, or 3 new. No big deal. Didn't expect to get much, but did grab a few more shards. I've got, like I said, I've got quite a bit of stuff to open. We're going to be putting out that video tomorrow. Back to the weekly crystal openings again. Yay! Been a while since we've done those, but I have been purposely saving up for you guys. Part of the reason why I'm waiting until tomorrow is because we can add a little bit better anyways onto it. But we do have quite a bit of 5-star, 6-star, 7-star shards. We've got gold pool crystals. Like I said, we got a little bit of everything, guys. It's going to be huge. So make sure you're checking that out tomorrow. I'm going to grab a few of these rewards since we've already added up quite a bit of this. Loving getting those units added in there. Looks like we picked up a few more of those crystals. I should probably open that first. I went and grabbed those first before we did this. But hey, you know, I'm out of practice. It's been a while. No one ever said I was a professional. So right now, Jordan, so far, Maestro is dominating the poll. Nobody even cares that Ultron exists. So it looks like you probably have your answer there, but I'll leave it up for a little bit anyways. Actually, just out of curiosity, I don't think it'll do anything for us, but we have the resources. Let's do it. Like I said, I have level up on anyways. Get a good way to just go ahead and burn through a few of the milestones real quick and maybe pick up part of them would be wonderful. Solid Snake, nice to see you, my friend. New subscriber, appreciate it, man. We're getting there. We are gonna get there. We are almost to. I mean, we're nowhere. We're still over 100, almost 150 away from our 1,000 mark, but we are Labyrinth of Legend or Necropolis. What should I do? Necropolis. I can tell you that much right now. The rewards for Necropolis are a lot better than Labyrinth of Legend. Not saying it's not worth doing Labyrinth of Legend at some point, but if you're going to dedicate the resources, especially right now with Banquet coming up and everything, Necropolis is going to be more so worth the resource spent. You can get better resources out of Banquet than you can out of Labyrinth of Legends. So, Labyrinth Island list for practice. No, I do not have Classic Ultron. I have never done. I think I have him in some. Screen's frozen again. Of course it is. Okay, so we're definitely picking up a new cable. Which is sad because this is a new cable. And of course I screwed that up. Okay, so let's see how well we can screw everything up. Okay, we're back. Because why not? One of those things. It wouldn't be a live stream if we didn't mess up a little bit after this long. Um, but, like I said, guys, I just really wanted to get back to you guys. And after this long, I figured, we could spend hours doing tests and making sure everything worked right, making sure everything was proper, like we know that we should. Or we could just say, screw it, and go live and hang out with our friends. And so I chose you guys. But yeah, we'll, like I said, I'm going to put out a video with the crystal opening tomorrow, so that'll be more production quality again and get back to what I do. And then after I get that done, I will do a live stream actually, because we will need to do some more resource farming. So... because I know Banquet may not be as thrilling as we want it to be, and like I said, I did expect there to be more 7-star shards. I expected there to be Titan shards. 5 votes so far. Yeah, we have 9 watching, so 5 votes. That's about right. By the way, thank you guys for the 9 likes on the stream. Appreciate it. Jordan, like I said, I'll leave it up for a little while. I don't think you're going to get any difference in the votes.
Snake_S3. Subscribe to the channel.
Appreciate it, Solid Snake again. Zero Frost Ninja, nice to see you. The options for the vote I'm on are Maestro or Classic Ultron for a rank up. How's it going, my friend? Long time no see. So yeah, like I said, guys, we are back. We're gonna be doing some more changes. I gotta do some more updates. I gotta go over everything and get everything set right and proper. I'm just too impatient and it's been too long. So instead of doing all my tests and stuff tonight, I figure why not just get back to it. So we're just gonna do what we can tonight. We're gonna do a stream for a few hours. We're gonna see how it goes. It'll give me something to look at and some adjustments that I know I need to make. And we will get back to higher quality shortly, honestly. That's part of the reason I didn't even bother to set up Rumble tonight. Other than the fact that I've been hearing a few things in the background with Rumble as well. And of course it's frozen again. I do not know what is up with this cord. It is a brand new cord. I literally just bought this cord a few hours ago. So, let's find out what's going on with this cord. Okay, so we're back to arena again. So, yeah. So, like I said, guys, I want to pick up as many units as I possibly can for Banquet, and then as many revives as I can for Necropolis. Um, what I'm hearing from everybody is plan 100 to 150 revives. So I figure if I plan about 250, um, we can account for some of the mistakes, and B, we can guarantee that we get through it. That really shouldn't be a problem. I know a few places that we can farm things out of over the next few days, next few weeks. Like I said, I have a decent amount of 4-hour crystals saved up right now, and I'm continuing to build those up. So we'll have those. Quite a few more things that I have in the works. And we are going to tap every venue and avenue that I can come up with to come up with resources. Can you do one match for Battlegrounds for a friendly match? Not tonight, but I will plan a night for Battlegrounds this week. I'm trying to calculate things on certain schedule, but I'll get back to doing friendlies and stuff very soon. I know we've got 10 days left in Battlegrounds season this season, so before the season ends, like I said, this week I'll plan on a night for friendlies. It might be this next weekend at the latest, but I will plan time. Is it frozen again? My God, this cord is horrible. How is this cord so bad? Let me see if I can find a different cord. Give me just one moment, guys. I apologize. Okay, so after going through 10 chords, why not? Because that makes sense. Um, Found one that, you know, after going out and buying a brand new chord for today, whatever. So we're working again. Whatever. Uh, so I forgot to see how many milestones there are in this arena. I know there are two of these arenas, so we're going to probably float through both of them because I know there's the milestones for the anniversary event, and I want to get every one of those for sure because there is a decent amount of 6-star shards there and a handful of units that are worth it, plus quite a few battle chips as well. One of the things that I am kind of surprised about that I didn't see unless I missed it is normally during the anniversary event, do we normally get a boost on battle chips and gold. Um, and I thought that I would see that. Um, I guess another one of those things that maybe we just didn't get this year. Kind of surprised by that. Um, yeah, there are a lot of battle chips in the solo event. I saw that. And I definitely want all those because, obviously quite a bit of chance for units there. So not only is there the direct units that we're getting out of it, which I think I counted up almost 200, and then all the battle chips, so the possibility of quite a bit of units on top of that as well. So yeah, we gotta pretty much get every one of these that we can possibly get out of it, and I have plenty of 2-stars, that's for sure. Obviously, the 1-stars would give us quite a bit more in return than the 2-stars do, but my 1-stars really don't take that long to cool down. So by the time we get through the 2-star roster, we should have the 1-star roster back again, for sure. And Jugs just trashed me. Ah. So where is everybody setting for Banquet at this point? Have you been? Are you giving up on it? Are you still farming more units? Like, I'm just kind of curious what everybody's kind of. What is your goal for the game so far? Right now, my two main goals are to get as much out of Banquet as possible and to um, Rizzo raid. Is Rizzo coming over to see me? I missed Rizzo. How is that legend of a man doing? So, Music Man Joe, how you doing, my man? Nice to see you. But yeah, Necropolis and Banquet are my main two focuses right now. And then I need to get Act 8 done. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be. He's happy to see you streaming and on your feet. Yes. Yes, I am happy as well to be back to being streaming and back on my feet again. Putinbot, nice to see you, my man. Haven't talked to you in a while. XL Blade, nice to see you as well. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Elvin Yezos, Terrell, Renzo. When are you not? When are you not going to do Paragon anymore? What do you mean? When am I not going to do Paragon anymore? When am I going to go for Valiant? Kind of depends. Radical, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Gabber, Judah, nice to see you. Solid Snake. Bot works is never done. That it isn't. Trust me, I've felt like for months that my work ain't never going to be done. It's been a long road, guys, and I'm so happy to be back. So happy to see all of you guys.
Brad One Cal, super chatted $4.99. Hashtag Rizzo Raid.
So, for those of you who just joined me, Gerald, nice to see you. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. So for those of you who just joined, I made an announcement when I did the house tour after I got in here, that I would donate. I'm going to start a fund. All donations from this point forward that come into the channel, 5% of those donations are going to go into a fund. Now, I'm also going to be reaching out to several other YouTubers as well, and any other YouTubers that come on board and want to donate any amount of their donations are, for every one of them that joins and pledges to be part of this community fund that I'm putting together, I am going to increase my amount by 1%. So up to 25%. So if 20 additional YouTubers decide to come in and also be part of this community fund to help anybody out in the community that ends up in a bad situation, or just to, celebrate community members as well, I will increase my percentage up to 25%. So anybody else that's interested in being part of it, please reach out. We'll talk. Great to see you. Thank you, Rizzo. I am so happy to be back, man. I really am. No more Iowa and Seattle only. Yes, Gerald, no more Iowa. Iowa no longer exists. We are 100% in Washington now. We are officially a resident of the state of Washington. I now live in the greater Seattle area. Hopefully very soon will I be able to do some talking to some of the other creators around here, and maybe so we can expect more streaming going forward. Yes, I got the desk in place today. I will be right back. I'm going to brush my teeth. No problem, Jordan. Yes, I am 100% back now. I can't guarantee a schedule yet, because I don't know what it's going to be, honestly. I'm still working quite a bit. I've been working consistently 55 to 65 hours a week since I got here. I have not taken a single day off since I got here, and don't have one scheduled off anytime soon. As a matter of fact, the only one I'm planning for is my birthday. Yeah, I kind of just did it as a surprise tonight. I could have announced that I was coming back and everything else and let everybody know when I was going to be back, everything else. But I figured, why not? Just surprise everybody. Stop in, say hi. Just hang out. Let everybody find me again. Wolf, you have a new subscriber. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am so close to my 1,000 mark, and we are going to get there. By the way, that is something else I announced tonight. I am leaving it up to the community 100%. You guys get to decide. What should I do for my to celebrate when we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark? Um, it's open. I'm going to be taking suggestions from everybody on Discord and Line Chat. Just feel free to reach out to me. The links for both are in the description for the video. Face reveal. Renzo, nice an initial new sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. I am so happy, guys. Trust me, I have alerts. They will go off soon, unless you're on private. Rizzo, I don't know how much more of my face I could possibly reveal. There's no hidden mask here. Nice to help these cave. Yes, I appreciate it, Rizzo. Thank you so much for the raid, my brother. I appreciate you so much, man, and all the support while everything was going on. Bikini stream. Wolf, reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you any way I can. Thank you, Putin. I appreciate that, man. I will be reaching out to you more. Couple of things I want to talk to you about anyways. Gabber, nice to see you. Just read my mind and beat me to it. Wasi, I don't think anybody wants to see me in a bikini. Okay, I'm sure there's some twisted people out there that want to see me in a bikini, but that's definitely not. Wolf restream better than me. That's fine. I try. But I also normally don't have as many going through it as you do, Rizzo. Like, you be getting like those 100 people commenting at once type things. I said it earlier in the stream, and I'm hoping he stops in later. I know he's doing a stream himself right now because he told me it's going to be, but he said to, if he wasn't for sure how long he was going to stream for tonight. But I do want to shout him out no matter if he makes it in tonight or not, and congratulate Didi on hitting his 1,000 subscriber mark. Yep, 14 watching right now. I saw that. It is absolutely amazing, guys. I appreciate it so much. It is so nice to come back. So solid. I was so worried with the amount of time that we took away and everything that we might lose some of you. But we have such an amazing community, and I appreciate everybody who gave me the time and stuck around and everything while we got through things. Like I said, I knew I would. I've been there before. It's never a fun time, but it is something I can survive. I know that. Now it's time to thrive. And this little last month and a half or so was a nice reminder of exactly that. That it doesn't matter. I don't care if we're in Iowa or middle of Washington, someplace I've never been, knowing absolutely nobody. I can find a way. And we did it. Overwhelmingly did we do it. And I'm so excited for that. So happy for it. It took me about a month and a half of being here to get into a place. Yeah, actually, Gabber, I'm doing absolutely wonderful. It's nice. I can lay off the fast food because I actually have a kitchen to cook in again, which is wonderful. I got a bed to sleep in. Actually, we lost the bed on the way out here, but was able to get a deal on a bed right after I moved in here. We got that in place. Yes, 1K subs. That is 100% my goal right now. We are gonna get there, and we are close, guys. So I want to thank everybody 100%. all the new subscribers tonight, everybody who's jumped in to say hi, everything, all the support, everybody who stuck with me while I was getting to this point. I can't thank everybody enough. I love you guys all 100%. I can't thank you enough for supporting me and standing by me while we were getting through all this. Um, we are coming back real hardcore. Really happy to do that. Like I said, we're this next month, a little under or so, actually just under a month, will be Banquet and prepping for Necro, because we are definitely do it. I'll be working on content and website. No problem, Putin. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, my brother. And I will definitely be reaching out to you sometime over the next week or so, because I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. So, I am really happy to see all my followers, all my supporters. Love seeing everybody has been doing so well. Got a gaming company now. Oh yeah, we definitely got to talk. That is a huge. Putin, congratulations, my man. I am 100% down for talking about that and supporting one another. One of the things that has been extremely predominant since I started this channel is supporting other people in the community. That's part of the reason why I want to do this donation fund, but it's also why I haven't been able to do as much, but it's why I've always supported all the other streamers, why I've tried to build a really good network of guys. Yeah, no problem, Rizzo. Take care of those babies. And I'm really happy. Trill, thank you. That's amazing. I appreciate it, man. Guys, it is great. Thank you so much for all the support tonight. It is absolutely amazing to have you guys celebrate me coming back this way. Like I said, we're going to be doing quite a bit. I'm definitely going to get a couple live streams in this week. I'm not going to promise a schedule whatsoever, just because I got to make sure that at the same time I'm getting the bills paid. One of the nice things about tonight was
Trill will super chatted $5 for you and the community.
Tonight was one of those things. This is the end of my week. So I already knew where I was at. And I knew I had enough to cover things. And that's why I was able to not worry about taking extra hours tonight. And was instead able to come home, get the setup put into place, and get back to hanging out with you guys. I've got a couple nights this week that I've got that planned again. Hopefully tips go well this week, because if they do, the better my tips are, the more time I can take away, to be honest with you. The more time I can spend on here. You're good. Wanted to before I crash. Gotta work tomorrow. Unfortunate. No problem, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. Get that rest. Ken, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Long time no talk to. Appreciate you. Nice seeing you stop in, man. I missed all of you guys so much. It will be so great being back to doing this on a regular basis. Hanging out with you guys. Getting things, getting into the game, getting into the community. Talking about all the amazing things going on right now. I talk about all the amazing things in the MCU right now, but I'm behind on all of them. Um, Good night, Trill. Appreciate you again, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. Appreciate the donation. It is absolutely wonderful, man. Thank you so much. I have new features. Haha. I shall utilize my new features. Guys, it's amazing. I like I said, I could have made a big deal out of it, but I figured I'd just slip in low key for the first one. But I have a lot of stuff I've been sitting on, a lot of stuff I'm really excited about. I've got a ton of crystals that I need to get opened up, so we're gonna get a crystal opening out tomorrow for sure. Stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. Quite a few chances to make up for missing out on Werewolf by Night. Um, that we pulled off. We came so close right before we left Iowa, and unfortunately couldn't go for that round two because I'll make sure to check daily for any streams until you get that weekly schedule going. No problem, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support and thank you for the subscription and everything else, man. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you for joining in. I'm working overtime and building the business. I'm pretty sure I passed myself on the road this morning. I've been there, man. I know how it goes. I've been putting in so many hours and everything. And, the channel is just part of my business as well. Um, you know, I it's putting it all together, getting it all in place. So I 100% feel you on that one, Putin, and we'll definitely be talking. I was hoping you would get Wolfie when they banned the cheaters. That would have been amazing. Like if I would have came back and found out like that the bans actually worked out in my favor, it would have been phenomenal. But it didn't. But we still got quite a bit of opportunity here. I got several crystals that'll give me a good chance at possibly pulling him. To be honest with you, so we're gonna see how that goes still. Putin, I'm 100% in respect to the grind, man. I do my own, but at the same time, like it's something that I have overwhelming respect for. I understand it better than a lot of people. There's so many people that are constantly asking me, man, like I had a guy at the it's not a warehouse here, it's a store, but he was asking me, he's like, man, like how do you work so much? Well, because I have things that I have to take care of, but I also want more. Good luck on those, but definitely heading out. No problem, Joe. Get some sleep. Appreciate it, man. Um, but that's how I can do 80, 90 hours a week is because, how I can go 7 days a week and not take a day off for months is because I know that doing it the traditional way isn't going to get me anywhere. And that sucks. Believe me, it sucks. Um, if I could do 40 hours a week and have everything that I want out of life, I'd do 30. But knowing that I have to build for myself and for those I love, and unfortunately sometimes sacrifice quite a bit that other people can't imagine, I'm willing to do it, whatever it takes. And that's this move was a huge reminder of exactly that. Whatever it takes, guys. We will. I'm out here for a reason, and it's been a rough start. But in spite the fact of it being a rough start, it has still shown me that the opportunities are here, that we can build upon what I already put in place as a foundation and come back a lot bigger than we were before and make those strives towards everything that I've been shooting for a while. And I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy that you guys have been part of it. I'm so happy that you guys are still sticking around and wanting to be part of the journey with me, because it means so much to me. I know we have an amazing community, but I know there are so many choices that you guys have out there. So the fact that you guys have continued to support me, the fact that I've continued to have people reaching out to me about videos, about help. I've had people even in the last couple months letting me know that they were able to pick up Thronebreaker or Paragon off of something that they saw in one of my videos. So I know things are working well, and we've got to figure out how to get to Variant so that I can get that out. I'm going to need to get out some content on 8. I'm going to need to get out these. Obviously, we're going to get the first path of Necro done so that I can make sure I get in on them rewards, because they are sweet. I mean, the list goes on. The amount of stuff that I have that I can do right now. Kabam may have let us down a little bit on this banquet event, but as far as content to do, my list is covered. And I know they got more stuff coming, so I don't know. I will tell you this much. I think really honestly what has happened with Banquet this year, they got so much backlash for 4th of July because they went too far. And then they turned around and they tried to overcorrect. And now they're getting backlash for not going far enough. And I get that that's a hard position for anyone to be in, where, you tried to back it off to make people happy, and you backed it off way too far. I feel for Kabam as far as that respect goes, but I definitely understand the community's frustration. There definitely is not nearly enough there for where we are in the game right now. I will agree to that. I was talking to Alliance mates days before they announced what was all going to be in the rewards and stuff, and I was predicting at least half of a Titan crystal. I was figuring at least 2 7-stars. So, yeah, I figured rank 2 materials for 7 stars would be, and probably even rank up gems for 7 stars is what I expected. And we didn't get that. I'm surprised. But I do, like I said, I can see Kabam's mindset on it. Whereas they were trying so hard to avoid the mistake of 4th of July that they steered too far in the wrong direction. So we've already taken down the 6-star arena and grabbed everything out of it. We're in here in the 5-star one, grabbing everything out of it. I'm not quite for sure where that's going to put me at for the milestones for the anniversary event. But I do also still have the Sunday arenas themselves to do, so we could easily crank through the rest of the 2 stars in there if we need to. Um, Definitely going to get all of these. 2 7 stars is accurate in a way. There's 2 holidays. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I was more so thinking enough shards for 2 full 7 stars from the basic pool. Um, and yeah, I mean, those those seven. I mean, the new 7 star pool out of those crystals. There's a couple champions in there that I think are definitely worth it. But again, you're not going to dupe them anytime soon. Um, Unless you get really lucky. I don't know. Like I said, I feel for the position Kabam put themselves in with 4th of July. Um, Trust me, I understand making the mistake of 4th of July. Um, but overcorrecting this badly is going to hurt them a lot more than if they would have just went ahead and I don't know. And I get it. I understand. There's times that it feels like it's hard to appease the community. Um, everybody wants something different. And there are times, and I've seen it for years, that like the pitchforks seem to come out a little too soon. Um, but I do get the fact that, like, especially with the tier 6 basics and the tier 3 alpha, not having anything more than what we got last year doesn't look good. I mean, even if they had doubled those and thrown in some Titan shards, I mean, even a quarter of a Titan might have. I don't know. I know I was expecting to hit my Titan off of it. Where in Washington State are you? So I am in. I'm in the Tacoma area. I'm just south of Seattle. But as I have learned, Seattle Tacoma, the Seattle greater area is, first off, it's huge. But yeah, I'm in the Tacoma area. We'll go with it that way. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I do a decent amount of exploring for work, but at the same time, there is so much out here to explore, and so much out here to see. Um, I really cannot wait to take some time and really continue to experience Washington even further. Adam, Diablo, Shocker, Sandman, Moondragon. Yeah. Adam's a phenomenal one. Pulling Adam as a 7 star would be fabulous. I think Moondragon's a great. I was at Fort Lewis for a few months. Oh, okay. I actually wish I had access to the military base out here. Um, partially because I found out it's the only place I can get Texas Roadhouse. Like, there's one on the base, but unless you have access to the base, you can't go there. Which is unfortunate. That's been another one of those things that's been a I-5, I remember, was bonkers. Yeah, I-5 is fun. I love it. I really do. Um, I've explained it to a lot of my friends that aren't used to someplace like this. And, like, when all of a sudden you've got 12, 13 lanes, a lot of people don't know what to expect. Like, you can merge on and all of a sudden have to be 4 lanes over to continue on the part of the interstate that you need to be on. It's an experience, especially in the rain. And of course, it does rain all the time. Yeah, like, apparently the base has a ton of stuff. Like, I went to go to Cadobo the other night. And I just chose the closest one to me and found out it was on the base. And couldn't go there, so I had to go to a different one. Luckily enough, that was available off base. There are several things that, like, food wise, I am definitely missing from moving from Iowa to here. There are things that I can't get here that I could in Iowa. There are restaurants that don't exist. There are, yeah, so much. So that's been a bit of an adjustment. Um, Another one of those things that honestly is another thing that I'm looking forward to when once I get things caught up a little bit more and get things back on pace to get a chance to do is to actually go out and really experience the food culture here, and like explore until I can find my, because like I had restaurants in Des Moines that were like my go-tos, and obviously none of them exist here, so I gotta find my own ones. We had cheap Chinese and Domino's. I live in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Wow. Okay. I've been to Council Bluffs several times. As a matter of fact, I not last year, but the year before, I spent a couple days there campaigning for governor. Um, it's an interesting place. Nice job, Rizzo. I always know the sign of relief when the baby actually does finally go to sleep. I remember those time periods. Um, though it has been many a year since I had to worry about putting the baby to sleep. Yeah, Sharpie. I actually just moved from Iowa to Washington a little over a month, almost 2 months ago. I grew up in Des Moines, lived there most of my life. Spent 4 years in Minnesota, a few months in Colorado as a kid. Um, but yeah, live on the outside of the town. Okay. Gabber says that Rizzo didn't put the baby to sleep because he's in chat currently. Spoon, nice to see you. How's it going? But yeah, man, Sharpie, if you found me before I left Iowa, we could have done a meetup or something. But um, nothing personal. But I don't plan on going back there anytime soon, if ever. Um, and honestly, as beautiful it is as it is out here, like I plan on exploring quite a bit of the world over time, but I'm pretty happy with exploring around here right now. It is absolutely gorgeous in the state of Washington. Delusions, delusions. The decisions, decisions. Oh, sorry. What are the decisions? What are we trying to decide on there, Putin bot? I know here shortly I'm going to end Jordan's requested poll because I think we've pretty well decided that Maestro is the winner. Um, wouldn't hold it against you one bit. Where you are is amazing. The sun rising over the mountains, Mount Rainier every morning was. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. It's so gorgeous out here. Like the mountain in the distance all the time is just gorgeous. Like and it's amazing because I can be driving through the middle of town and just like be surrounded by forests and just gorgeous scenery. And I'm building a merch store and I'm debating on putting my Rumble URL on the merch or not. Um, well, Putin, I haven't talked to you much, but based off of some of the things I've been hearing about Rumble and some of the problems that I've heard maybe you and some others are having, I can understand where the debate on that is coming from. Of course, you gotta help the wifey. Like, I don't care if she helps you on stream or not. She's the wifey. You gotta help. So, but nah, Putin, I can understand. Like, I, it's part of the reason I didn't bother with Rumble tonight, just because it was the first stream back. But also on top of that, like I have been hearing a few things. I had my concerns when we all decided that it would be something worth trying out. And I'm really disappointed. Um, that it has not gone well all of a sudden. Wait for these taxes for that computer. um, but yeah, I can understand. I need to start working on my merch store myself as well. So I don't know. I was able to resolve my issue. Okay, that's good to hear because I heard a bit about what was going on with your issues, and yeah, um, that better not continue to be a thing. um, so, I mean, I'm still open to the whole Rumble experience and everything. I'm definitely to the point where I want to get multi streaming going again, not just here on YouTube and Rumble, but also getting Twitch and Kick and maybe a few other things going on Facebook. I really do think that it is the best thing for all of us to be multi-platforming. Not only because it expands our reach, but it does give us a bit more control of our content. Um, did I get the final? Whatever. I'll check it here in a second. Uh, but so, yeah, it's definitely one of those things. I think the best way that we can protect ourselves as creators is to not let us be adherent to any one platform. Pay me on time now. Okay, good, man. That's what I want to hear. Um, yeah, Dee and I had been talking a bit about it because a couple things that he was working on, and I was asking him about something that he had done. and he was telling me about you having issues as well. So hopefully, if they got you taken care of, they'll get him taken care of very soon as well. Because it is definitely one of those things. My reservations with Rumble still somewhat exist, but as long as they're going to do right by us as creators, then I'm open to as many platforms as we can possibly be on, and I think it's important for all of us to have as much reach as we possibly can, and also not limit ourselves. Best relic for Kingpin. Exactly. Double dip on all that money. Exactly. And that's exactly where I'm at. Like I want to get it all going. Kick, um, Twitch, Facebook. Um, it's like I said, we came back to go strong. And this is just the beginning of things. Um, Three more. Okay. Uh, so we're definitely gonna keep it going. Um, Speaking of keeping it going, we're already almost 2 hours in tonight. Didn't even realize it. Jakey, best relic for Kingpin. I hope so. I think competition is a good thing. No matter what spawns it. So I do really honestly hope that they do work out. Let me look, honestly. Somebody help me out here because I don't have my list on me. I know I have a list. I posted it not too long ago. But somebody remind me who, for Jakey's purpose, a good relic for Kingpin. Um, I think it might be Black Widow, but I don't remember. I don't think it's Valkyrie. Valkyrie was pinned in. Oh, okay. Black Willow, Black Panther followed by Black Widow. See, that's what I was thinking. It was Black Widow. I knew I had it on Discord, Jakey. I just couldn't remember. It's been a minute. So, let's go grab these because we have things to collect. These arenas are so fun. I love it when they do the 1 and 2 star arenas. I know they're not everybody else's favorite thing by any means, but I do like playing them. They're fun. Plus, on top of that, it's quick, easy rewards. Let's get these 2 star crystals out of the way, and then go do the Sunday arenas. Ooh, I got another new one. Ghost. Okay, I'll take Ghost as a 2 star. Cool. Jakey, who do you have Black Panther or Black Widow to put on him? Yay, crystals. I have Black Panther. Okay, nice. Cool. Good job. Oh, I still have another 6-star I need to send at some point too. I haven't done that yet. I gotta figure out how much time is left on this level up event to see what I need to do for it. Funny, I'm getting points off the 2-stars instead of actually like real champions. Because why not? BG used to actually advise everybody that you hold on to your 2-stars for level up events to make sure you maximize points without going over. One of those old school tips that he used to give out. I haven't seen a video like that in a while from anybody, including him. So that is one of the things that I'm hoping to do while I'm out here at some point. I talked to Abido a couple weeks ago on live stream, and he was talking about how we could possibly do a meetup in the spring once the weather's a little bit nicer. And so I'm hoping to do that. And I wouldn't mind if BG would ever be open to it. Influencing elections one gamer at a time. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that maybe I can get together with a few of the other YouTubers that are out here. And maybe do a couple meetups and stuff. And actually, once things get a little better, we may actually take that to a whole nother level. Because most of us pass the vibe check when Putin says these things. yeah. Putin definitely tests the vibe check, doesn't he? But if we get a little bit further into things, now that I'm out here on the West Coast, like, yeah, it's going to be easier to meet up with, like, Abido or BG but, you know, we're not too far from Vancouver now, so the next time there's an event, I'm definitely going. Well, I don't know exactly which part of Cali Rizzo's in, but it's just down the coast, and I gotta go look at the ocean at some point anyway, so, like, we might have to do some meetups and stuff. Eventually, we might actually get freaking Dee Dee to get over here and come hang out stateside sometime. If I dupe a 7-star, should I pull my Titan? Ooh. I think this particular Titan pool is phenomenal. I think it's worth going for. I think this is one of the more solid Titan pools that we've had so far. Obviously, it's still early. But I think this is a good Titan pool. If the business grows the way I think it will, I'd like to get a bunch of us together to explore. Putin, I'm down. Let me know. I am 100% interested. I think the best thing that we could do is all of us network together and build together. It's something Dee Dee and I have talked about for quite some time. It's something Rizzo and Trip and I talk about. That's why we got Kata involved in everything. Cisco, nice to see you. And look at that crystal next to your name. By the way, guys, we didn't get to do too much on it before the move and everything kind of got slid aside. But that is a nice reminder. My memberships are live. If you do want to support the channel on a monthly basis, feel free to do so. You can find memberships on the channel page. You do get the pretty crystal next to your name, along with some other benefits. We do monthly giveaways. We will get back to those very soon. As a matter of fact, I've got another one planned. I just had to get a few things in place so that we could come back. But if you guys want to support, feel free to do so. Definitely excited. I want to thank Cisco and Dee Dee both for being the first 2 members of the channel. It is absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate them so much. Not that I don't appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the channel, everybody that watches videos, likes, comments, all of it, because I do. I love you guys. It matters so much. It gives me a reason to do this, and I'm extremely happy to do so. I also want to do a special thank you to Cisco as well for some of the extra support that he has done behind the scenes to help me get back to streaming a little sooner, and I cannot thank him enough. I cannot thank everybody enough. That's another one of those things that I do want to say thank you. Everybody who donated when Dee Dee did the live stream to raise money to help me out. I will never be able to thank you guys enough. It was wonderful, and it definitely made a difference. That second week I was out here, it kept me going and bought me a little extra time to get things going, and I appreciate that overwhelmingly. So like I said, we're going to be doing quite a few things here in the future, and you know, we had to take a step back, but we are definitely going to turn around and keep growing. Things are going to be wonderful. Rizzo, no problem. I appreciate you, man. Get some sleep. Spend some time with the family. Appreciate you so much. We'll be talking quite a bit later. We got a few things that we've been talking about before I did the move, and we're going to get back to those. So I appreciate you so much. And I will be in contact soon, man. Thank you again for all the love, all the support, and overwhelmingly for bringing over everybody with the raid. Thank you. And have a wonderful night. So we only got a few more of those milestones left. Definitely want to get all these units. Not to mention all these battle chips. Looking at 175,000, I think right now is what I'm at. Definitely going to keep pushing those up. Need as many units as we can get. I pushed the button. That was bad. Oh well. We've got, like I said, we got to get Necropolis supplies. We got to get units up for Banquet. We got those 14 free crystals, but those are not going to be much for points, so I want to make sure I've got a decent amount of points put together so that I can contribute for my alliance. My alliance will absolutely love me this week for Summoner Advancement, because we are back to doing crystal openings, and I have been studying on crystals for far too long. So going to get those points up tomorrow. That will be... I'm excited to get that video out. Going to have to figure out exactly what we're looking at. But like I said, guys, I'm still going to keep doing probably at least 50 hours a week at the main job, possibly closer to 60 until we got the bills caught back up. Um, but obviously, I'm we're gonna get videos coming out again. We're gonna get live streams on a regular basis and everything, so that January for Necropolis. Yes, I am doing Necropolis January 9th. That is my birthday. So we will celebrate 45 by dying 150 times or more. But yes, January for Necropolis. I am going to make it a big event. I'm taking the day off. We are going to do an all-day live stream. It'll be the first day I've taken off since I got to Washington, which makes it even a bigger deal. And it'll put us doing my first run on Necropolis just in time to fall in before the wire. I did my run on Friday, contributed 169 deaths to the cause. Nice job, kid. Even with the revive nerf. Yes, I do know about the revive nerf. I know it's going to be harder to do to come up with revives and everything. That's why I'm using this month to grab as many as I can. And yes, I know it's going to make it a little difficult to do it then. But I want to make sure that I have the time, and I figure what better way to celebrate my birthday. So, basically every live stream from now until my birthday will be prep work for going into Necropolis. The nice thing is I do already have I have been paying attention enough that I have already taken the time to Sig 200 and rank 4 Aegon. So I've got that much prep work out of the way. I have not looked to see exactly what my revive count is, but I've been trying to add to it on a regular basis. I've got a couple places that I know I can still farm them early right now. We will get a good chunk of them farmed up before they do too much. Are you planning on taking in rank 5 and ascending? I don't know. I've heard that a lot of people say that you can do it within rank 4. I've heard a lot of people say you definitely can do it within rank 5, and it's a mixed bag on what people are saying on whether or not to ascend him. I have the materials to ascend him right now if I wanted to, but I'm not for sure that I want him to be my second ascension, which is kind of my problem with it. But I guess we'll kind of see how things play out. I haven't seen anyone else's Necropolis runs yet. Not that I don't know that there aren't plenty of them out there, because everybody's doing it. But so I haven't really looked into it. Cisco, good night. Appreciate you, man. Nice. Congratulations, Putin. I will have to check out your store at some point soon. It's the other thing before I get my merch store up. I got another bill I need to take care of. I gotta go talk to my guy about some of my images and stuff. But I used 100 revives total for my first path. Nice. Yeah, I've been hearing anywhere from 90 to about 150, so I figure if I have like 250, I'm probably good. I'm a scrub, so I ascended and ranked 5 was a must. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that as well, too. I'm I'm good with Aegon in a way, and obviously a lot of Aegon is ramp up. So I don't know. I think there might have to be a little bit of testing in. I would definitely rank five, maybe ascend. Yeah. Um, that's another one of those things too that Banquet is going to make some decisions on that too. It's going to depend on how close I can, how I'm looking at for rank five materials. I know that I was watching one of Didi's videos earlier, and he was talking about the idea that there's a path you can easily do with him rank forward that will get you a rank 4 to 5 gym, and maybe do that and then do the pass from there. So I might look at that as my first path. Um, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Um, if you ascend Aegon, you should be fine. Okay. I never did Abyss or Labyrinth of Legends, so I didn't know that you needed to hold heavy to start the fight to get the unstoppable. Okay, yeah. The Ascension does nothing to the Necro Timer, so while the health and attack helps, in no way is it necessarily, especially if you're going to run one path. Okay, that's good to know, Trent. Walrus. I appreciate that. I mean, I'll eventually run the entire thing, but the birthday stream is just about getting my one path in so that I qualify for the crypt rewards. Um, Definitely want to make sure I get those. Um, I know we're going to hit the 5 million without a problem. I haven't seen where the counter is at this point. I know we smashed the 3 million mark, was the last one I saw. So I fully expect we're definitely going over 5. I don't know if they've announced anything if we go over 6, but I definitely want in on that. Last I saw it was around 4.3. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I mean, we still have plenty of time. We're still over a month of people dying their way through it. And I think we may see a bit more ramp up on it, to be honest with you, because I think there will be some people that decide to do Necropolis instead of Banquet. Um, Obviously, there will be people that do both. That's what I'm shooting for. But I do know there's going to be some people that are just going to decide all the units they saved for Banquet aren't worth it, and use them to do Necropolis. So, by the way, guys, I want to thank you overwhelmingly for the 20 likes on the stream. Coming back this solid is just absolutely wonderful. $10 in donations already on the stream, 20 likes. It's been wonderful, and I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you guys and how much I have missed you guys, really, honestly. Now to figure out how to link it to YouTube. Yeah, I know that shouldn't be hard. I haven't. I know I looked into it initially when I got into uh, the YPP, um, but I'd have to look at it again myself to figure out the exact link. I know it's not difficult. Or at least they didn't make it sound difficult, I should say. I know a lot of things that sound very easy until you go to do them, and then they become very difficult. I mean, hell, look at moving 1,900 miles across the country. Sounded easy enough. And then it definitely became difficult. Gotta check where we're at on the 1 stars because I think we're probably getting pretty close to them being able to be used again, and that would do quite a bit to get towards those milestones. Okay, let's see where we're at on the 1 stars real quick, and then we're almost there. About 10 minutes. So, um, give me just a second, guys. I am gonna grab another drink real quick, and then I will be right back. And we will continue on with trying to get some more milestones out of this and use up them 1 stars at least one more time during the stream. And then maybe decide if we maybe can pick up a few other things. Before I go, though, I do think we are going to call an end to this poll. Mostly because I don't even know if Jordan's still around. But Maestro definitely won it with 68 to 31 with a 1% poll tax from YouTube. So, like I said, guys, give me about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick, use the bathroom, and be right back. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to get a little bit to drink and get rid of a little bit of it too. So we actually, I am going to post Toasty this round on purpose. And then I'm going to run through the 1-stars. So we'll lose these next two on purpose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the 1-stars. So that I know I don't have any death matches with them. And get max points out of them again. See where that puts me at. And then probably actually boost and go back and actually go in and use champions properly in this to do get all the arena milestones out of these so that I can get the extra shards and the little bit of extra gold and a little bit of extra battle chips. Partially to hope with tomorrow's opening, and partially to maybe boost our units a little bit. And then after I do that, depending on how long it takes me to get through all 3 arenas, we'll probably call it after that for tonight. And then we'll pick it back up, hopefully tomorrow evening if everything goes as planned. And from there, I will go and do some revive farming. I actually saw something DD put out, and I want to test his theory and then also check a theory of my own and see if maybe I can't help the community find a little bit faster of a way and a little bit of a cheaper way to come up with revives. Now, mind you, like I said, with the move and everything going wrong and getting out here and stuff, I know I'm not 100% proper. To link the store, I need 1,000 subs. Putin, what country are you in? I'm sorry, I should know, but I don't. Because if you're one of the ones that has the new requirements, you shouldn't need the 1,000 subs to link the store. I'll just throw the link into a show notes. I'll need to do that on Rumble. Yeah. 5.4.6 was amazing to me for revives. I spent last week farming until I grinded over 60 plus. Yeah, I see. That's the one Didi was talking about, but there was one that we had found a few months ago that I'm wondering if he forgot about. And I want to go test it as well. Because there might be if you're in Montana, then yeah, you should be under the new requirements. And yeah, as long as you're at 500, over 500 and 3,000, you should be able to link your store. Because I know I can link mine now. 4.3.3 or 3.4 or Classic Spider-Man variant was okay, but not as reliable. Yeah, I see. 4.3.3 is the one that I'm thinking of personally. Mostly because we were picking up 1 and 2 revives a time out of there. But if you weren't picking up revives, or even sometimes when you were picking up a decent amount of energy refills, so that it more than covered it. Interesting. Um, when I get some time tomorrow, I'm gonna go look at mine and I will screenshot it, and because I know mine says that I can link the merch store, and I'm still shy of the 1,000 right now myself. Um, but if am wrong on that, I'll let you know as well. But I know that was the big thing, is that it was merch store and fan funding were the only things that you weren't supposed to unlock under the new requirements was AdSense. So I'm interested to see how you did your merch store too, as well. I'd love to talk to you about that, because I've got a couple ideas on how I want to do mine, and I love the idea of bouncing ideas back and forth. Um, as a matter of fact, I wish I'd done it a little bit more with my membership programs, and that is something that I will be polling you guys on as well soon. Is if you guys would like me to do something different with the memberships, um, if there's something more that I could do that you would see as having value to it. Um, I know my merch store will do well. That I just have to get set up. That's the other reason why I'm not 100% committing to a streaming schedule quite yet, too, is because I've got a bunch of behind the scenes stuff that I need to get on top of. I would love to stream every moment that I'm not working. Um, but in order for things to get better, I have to take some of the time that I'm not. Sorry, dropped out of the stream just for the last few fights. Second back. Nice. No problem. I appreciate. I understand, man. Do what you got to do. Um, but if I don't take the time to, some of the time that I could be streaming to learn some things and adjust a few things, um, they won't get done. If all I ever do is work and stream, I can't 100%. These arenas are a godsend. Yes, they are. Um, I will say that as much so as Kabam gets flack for a lot of stuff, and rightfully so on some things, the 1 and 2 star arenas, every time they do them, are always such a good. They're such a big hit. Um, and I know that sounds really ridiculous, just because of the fact that, like, why would I care about my 1 and 2 stars? But I've never. Every time these come around, and they come around a few times a year, um, it's not a lot of work, especially if you have even a few 1 and 2 stars. I've already finished 2 of. Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm already done with 2 of them myself, and on to the actual Sunday arenas. So And I actually overdid one of the milestones. Um, Jakey had to point out that I'd already hit it. Otherwise, I would have kept going because I was just cranking right along. But the extra 6-star shards for little work, the extra 5-star shards, the extra battle chips, the extra units. I mean, they're honestly, I if they do one of these a month, I think everybody would be so excited. Um, I still don't think they'd lose their value. But definitely the fact that they do them a couple times a year. I don't. This is one of the few things that I think they do that never seems to lose its value whatsoever. It just seems to continue to be a good one of the few things that's always good for the community. PP, nice to see you as well. I'm so happy to be back. So excited. Oh, cool. I finished these. Nice. I think. No, I still have one left. Okay. How many more points? 3,000. What would it take to get 3,000 points? Winning with all 2 stars? 2 times? Cool. We can do that. I'm in the middle of Necro. Congratulations. How's it going for you? I've already announced I will be doing Necro for my birthday. That is my current plan. I am going to do Necro. January 9th is going to be my one qualifying run. And then I will eventually do the rest of the pass. But I'm going to take the next month to prep for it, as well as obviously do stuff in Banquet as well. Spring is linked, but they want the 1,000 subs on their end from what I can see. Okay. 4 more fights than Grandmaster on easy path at Guardian. Okay. Congratulations again. Thank you for contributing your many deaths that apparently we will all contribute. Really excited to see us hit that 5 million. Raid Guardian was pretty fun. Okay. I am looking forward to really opening up Aegon and seeing what it's like to play with him at full potential. I do think that is one of the things that's really kind of cool is when they are bringing champions back into relevance with new content. That I think is definitely a win on Kabam's part. Like, just make sure you don't rely on him. There's some fights that he'll absolutely shit the bed up. Okay. Yeah, my plan is for that. I'm gonna rotate some people through on call. And not only that, I'll do my research and stuff ahead of time and everything and make sure that I know what I need to do. But I will have refreshments and treats to enjoy for my birthday while I do my run, and hang out with everybody. And I will have a rotating crew of people on call to not only help me with chat, but also to advise me along the way. So anyone who wants to be part of that, feel free to, join. When's your birthday? January 9th is the birthday stream. I'm not. I will give you guys details closer to then on what time we're going to start. But we are going to do an all-day stream. So there will be plenty of time for everybody to jump in throughout the day. Doing one path. Mine is staying at rank 4. Not a problem. I get you. But yeah, I will make sure I'm announcing over the next month repeatedly, and I will narrow down the exact time that we're starting and everything else closer to the day. AI did most of the clearing, but Shuri was really helpful for a bunch of the fights. That's good to know because I do have a 7-star awakened Shuri, so might have to keep her in mind for doing it. I soloed 4 fights with my Shuri. It was lots of fun. Nice. Where are we at? We are at, I have earned a bunch. Yeah, I have 7-star awakened Shuri. And that's not even counting opening crystals tomorrow to find out what else we have. Which I expect to make some difference tomorrow. Obviously, as you can see here, we have quite a few things that are playing in my favor right now. Also, Wolf, how long did it take you to do the arenas? The first two, the 2-star arenas, I knocked those out in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. To get through the entire milestones, mostly because I had to wait for the 1-stars to refresh, and I've kind of screwed around doing a few other things in the process. We just hit the final milestone, so about 2.5 hours with streaming. Yeah. And now I'm gonna go do the rest of the actual Sunday arenas and use champions of appropriate size so that we can knock them out a lot faster. Because I got those 2 out of the way. Crystal Cornucopia. Yeah. We're just gonna go do the real stuff now. Mostly for more battle chips and more shards. Like I said, I've got some testing theories that I'm probably going to do throughout the week this week, so that we can figure out how to, best option I can come up with for maximizing revives and units. Because I definitely don't want to be spending units to come up with revives if I don't have to. And I want to put my stockpile at enough to make sure that we can do the run, but Not have to rely on having any units because I'd like to spend the units on Banquet. Um, Not because I think Banquet's overwhelmingly worth it this year comparatively, uh, but because I definitely want to help my alliance hit the full rewards. I know there's going to be several people in my alliance that are going to contribute enough to make sure that they do their share. And I want to make sure that I'm doing mine. So that, if we're going to be hitting the top milestone anyways, um, I want the rewards. So, uh, obviously, budget constraints will play a factor on that. But I do have a few things that I'm working on in the background. I put one of the things I put out during the time of the struggles of the move was a link to an app called Get Upside, um, that helps people find the cheapest gas in their area, and also you get so much per gallon back. Um, it's a great, not only is it a great resource to use, in my opinion, especially being somebody who drives as much as I do, um, but also on top of that, too, I can use that money to get either transfer it directly into my bank account or get iTunes or Google Play cards. Um, so that's part of my banquet strategy, as well as I do Google surveys, which also plays into my banquet strategy because, um, just driving around as much as I do for work, I constantly get asked different surveys about different businesses and stuff, and I am doing quite a bit to earn money that way. So, and I have a few other different little, you know, get money for doing what I'm already doing type of things. Um, that, the money's already been spent, so it's a little different spending that money on the game as opposed to spending money that needs to go on bills on the game. Not to mention, on top of that, too, obviously anything minus 5% that gets donated to the channel goes into the account. So, um, or it goes into the channel in one way or shape or form. So, we'll see how things play out. Plus, on top of that, with the 14 free crystals that we get as well, um, hopefully those net me something decent. Plus, we'll get the extra units from opening those. But yeah, no, and I love Upside is great. It really. I think I've earned almost $300 off of it since I signed up for it about a year and a half ago. Really is amazing. Especially, I fill up several times a week, so it's invaluable for me. But yeah, good night, man. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. I will definitely be in touch within the next week or so. It sounds like we have quite a bit to talk about. So appreciate you so much. Thank you absolutely for stopping in and hanging out for as long as you did. Hope everything's going well, and I'm definitely excited to check out your merch store and stuff, bro. So, but Fat Nick, nice to see you. Appreciate you still lurking. Not for sure if you're saying you're heading to bed or if you're saying goodnight to Putin, but if you're heading to bed as well, appreciate you. Hope you sleep well. It's 12:30 a.m. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Get some sleep. I understand. Trust me. One of the interesting things is now I'm out on the West Coast, so it's only 9:30 here. But that's one of the nice things because yeah, I mean I gotta open in the morning myself, so I understand. Um, my plan right now is to work the morning shift and then maybe pick up a few extra hours, maybe go donate, and then come back here, get a couple things done, and get the crystal opening video set up, and then stream for a little while. But obviously, kind of depends on how the day goes. Um, every day is a play it by ear thing for right now, so I understand. Uh, I'm really glad that tonight worked out. That I was able to go ahead and get on for a little while and hang out with everybody. Um, Still gonna hang out for a bit longer. It's still not quite. I need to do a lot of work on the business tomorrow and get in a stream. It's going to be a pack. I feel you, Putin. I know the feeling, man. Like I said, I know you're very busy right now, as am I, but I will definitely be reaching out to you on Discord, and we will talk soon. Because I always love to help one another grow, and the more that we can align our interests and help everybody, the better. I have an exam on Tuesday, so I'm going to tune out. Good night, y'all, and best. Thank you, Wasi. Appreciate you, man, and good luck on the exam. Hope those are going well for you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is one of those things. I talked to Dee Dee about it before I even came out here. Um, that, I knew that moving out to Washington wasn't going to be about fun for the most part. Um, it's. Not that I wasn't grinding in Iowa, but, it's definitely a grind. Um, it's like I said, 50, 60 hours a week at the main job just to make enough money to cover the bills, or at least hopefully cover the bills. Um, and then, obviously, if I don't make enough to cover them, then I got to put in more hours. But then getting back here and trying to work on the behind the scenes stuff and get video and then get back into video production, get back into live streaming, running the alliances. I mean, 100-hour weeks are 100% my life for a little while. And I'm not complaining about that by any means. Trust me. It's 100% my choice to do this. I know what I'm working towards. I know what it takes, and I know that it's not going to be a short road. I know it's not going to be an easy road, and I know it's not going to be an overnight thing by any means. And I'm okay with that because I know it's worth it. Plus, on top of that, too, I mean, I how can I complain? Like, part of what I'm doing is hanging out with a bunch of really cool people, playing a really awesome game, and being part of one of the most amazing communities there is. And somehow that gives me a possibility of making not only my life better, but other people's lives better as well. And that in itself is an amazing concept, and is why I will encourage anybody who wants to step away from the traditional grind and try and do something different. I encourage you to do so. I do believe the traditional grind is not going to work for most people for much longer. It really doesn't work for most people right now. But I will tell you this much. It's the rewards in the long run, the potential rewards are a million times better. The amount of work, you better be ready to put it in. And if you're not, then you're wasting my time, your time, and everyone else's time. And time is the most precious commodity there is. So be prepared. This last year, as a matter of fact, I was looking because, like I said, we hit the 1 year mark. Unfortunately, right before I was able to come back, we hit it just a few weeks ago. So I went to look and see what my numbers are for this last year. Over 105,000 views. Thousands of hours of content. Thousands of likes, comments, the whole 9 yards. And it was doing 2+ full-time jobs for the last year to make that possible. One, just to keep the bills paid. One, to keep the channel going. One, to learn new techniques and skills. And then supposedly try and have friends, family, and a life on the side. I don't have friends and family out here, which sucks. Thanksgiving, I worked all day. Christmas, I'll work all day. No matter if it's doing deliveries or if it's streaming, or more appropriately, it'll probably be both. Unless I can work enough shift on Christmas to make it really worth it. Because if the money's there, I gotta go for it. I gotta make sure that things. I still need more things for the cottage to really finally get my ability to fully live here in place. I still need, I still need to pay off all the debts I accumulated before I came out here, and all the debts I accumulated to get out here. But knowing that that's what it was going to take, that occasionally I might have to miss a few things that I would love to be part of so that I can be a part of some amazing things down the road. Is worth it to me. If that sounds miserable to you, then stay traditional, keep your bills paid. I totally understand wanting to stay as much so in the comfort zone as possible and not taking the chance of stepping out of it. And rightfully so. It's not for everybody. Long hours, working well beyond the time period that most people are ready to call it quits, isn't fun all the time. But there are a lot of things that are amazing benefits. I will tell you, I remember Prof talking one time about the idea that, he'd come home after a long day of classes and grading papers and everything else and just not got the story link to the website. Nice. Congratulations, Putin. And he'd say, I just don't even feel like streaming tonight. But, that was the obligation he made to himself. That was what he promised his fans, and he went ahead and did it. And he'd get into the stream, and the energy and everything would just bring him back to life, even after a day that he had nothing left in him. And I've seen that for myself personally. As a matter of fact, it's one of the reasons why I missed streaming so much these last few months, is because it is absolutely amazing to hang out with you guys, and the energy and the community is so amazing. And it does make it worth it. So, if you ever ask me if every hour of everything I've done, everything I've risked, some of the things that I've already had to lose is worth it, just know, yeah, it is. The chance to be a part of something bigger than myself and possibly build the life that I've always wanted, it will always be worth it to me. Whatever the risk, whatever the amount of work that it takes. And I will tell you, it's part of the reason why this last month and a half, and despite the fact of it being a struggle, has went off as well as it has. If you have videos you want me to embed for you to point your channel, just let me know. Okay, that'd be great, Putin. Definitely. We can definitely talk about that. Like I said, I'm definitely going to get a hold of you this week on Discord and kind of see what all you get going and talk to you about ideas and stuff. It's still heavily under construction, but it's coming together. Nice. I appreciate it, man. First off, I'm extremely excited for you and congratulations on it. Yeah, I mean, it's work I plan on doing myself as well. Obviously, trying to get to certain points and That's what I'm talking about. The fact that occasionally I can't I have to prioritize behind the scenes over being on camera um, over these next couple months. But yeah, I definitely want to talk to you about what all you've done and what you're doing and where it's going, and definitely collaborate with you on anything and everything that you're interested in doing. Man, I'm 100% game. I believe the best thing we can all do is grow together. You know, if we can get 20, 30 of us together to end up all of us that much bigger because of it, not to mention on top of that, sharing knowledge and experiences and everything else. Yeah, I think it's the best way to do it, and we've got the community for it. So I'm totally game, man. Not to mention on top of that, we all have our areas of expertise. The best part of this website is I'm building it is 100% free for content creators. Nice. Appreciate that overwhelmingly, my friend. Kind of like being a chick on a dating site. Woohoo. Get to do it for free. For those of you who don't know, on most dating sites, women get free. Because that's the way they get us men to come pay. I'm tired of working for something like exactly how I feel, man. Like I have been so tired of it for so long. That's part of what got me even doing the current job I'm doing was because it was a step towards not working for anybody else. Um, I mean, it's why I started my marketing firm, even though I took a hit on that when I lost everything in the fire, and why I'm trying to bring it back into place. Um, it's definitely why I started the channel. And I have several other things that I'm looking into exploring to expand upon both of those. Like I said, I definitely want to get to the point of multi streaming on at least 4 or 5 platforms. Um, every way that I can grow, every way that I can get to a point that I have as much control as possible and that somebody else's name is not at the bottom of my paycheck, the the happier I will be. So, where's that put me at? One more. 253, 51 million. J Wars, sorry I'm late, but I have done. Have you done Necro yet? And I know you love this game. Just curious. Jay, no, I have not done Necro yet. As a matter of fact, I've been talking about it tonight. My plan for Necro is I am going to do my run of Necro for my birthday on January the 9th, which will put me right before the cutoff for the crypt. So I figured it was perfect timing. We're going to do a big celebration of my birthday, and I am going to stream all day long, and we're going to do Necro during it. So, no, you have not missed it yet. And other than just, like I said, working nonstop since I got to Washington and obviously dealing with the move and everything else, I have had not nearly enough time to prep for Necro. But on top of that too, even if I had the time to prep until I could guarantee that we were going to do it on stream, Necro is definitely on hold until I could do it with you guys. So when I found out the cutoff for qualifying for Crypt was the 15th of January, I figured what better way to celebrate my birthday than to get my run in and spend it with you guys. So that is going to be the first day that I take off work since I moved to Washington, and we are going to spend it streaming all day. So I'm going to pick up a couple special treats that we are going to enjoy during our run, and we are going to have a great time, and I will have enough revives in place to guarantee that we get through it no matter what it takes. So, but yes, that is one of the many things that I have coming over the next month, along with quite a few changes to the channel and stuff. I want to work on my layout a little bit differently. I want to get a couple things updated for members. I want to really get that push to actually hit our 1,000 subscriber mark, and get ready for getting more content guides out. I did, over the last month and a half while I was waiting to get back to the channel, I 100%ed Act 5 on the main account. Partially just to pick up the resources, partially to have some extra kind of cool crystals to open when I got back, and partially because I can redo it on the other accounts, and it's going to matter more when I do the guides with those accounts than it would with this one. Where are we at? 5. So, I'm going to check on a couple things real quick. Yay, crystals. Let me see something real quick. I'm just curious. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something out of curiosity. By the way, guys, 862 for subscribers. Thank you guys so much. That is huge already tonight, to come back that strong. I want to thank everybody overwhelmingly. It has been absolutely wonderful to be back after all this time. see where we're at. So I've got all the points I need to get milestone rewards for. Got all the points in Crystal Splash. Got milestone rewards in Cornucopia. We may push that a little bit more. We got the 6-star celebration, the 5-star shard celebration done. So Crystal Trove is the only one I have left that I haven't done yet. YT user, nice to see you, my friend. I missed you, man. Nice, perfect. I just did it yesterday, and yes, it was enjoyable. It took me 130 revives of a dopamine rank 4 Aegon, not ascended, but man, so much fun. Watch out for Captain Britain and Valkyrie. Nice. I will keep those in mind. I have gotten Aegon up to rank 4 myself. He's even Sig 200. So excited about that. So I've got him I've got him at least in a decent position for when I do the push. Whether or not we go up any higher or not on him, I haven't decided yet. But yes, we are definitely going to do the Necropolis run for my birthday. So if you guys have an opportunity to stop in and help me celebrate my birthday, I would overwhelmingly appreciate that next month. Like I said, we're going to do quite a bit between now and then. Also, on top of that, I'm going to be talking to quite a few YouTubers about helping me build a community fund to help out members of the community when they go through rough times, like what I recently went through, what KT recently went through, what many of you have been through at some point in your lives, even if it hasn't been recently. I am pledging 5% to start with, but I will increase the amount by 1% for every other YouTuber that pledges anything to the fund, up to 25%. So, once a month, we're going to help some member in the community out of that fund. No matter if it's, somebody that's going through some medical issues or housing issues or just somebody that we really think needs celebrated in the community. I'm going to put together a committee of a few people as well to discuss it with. Concerns have already been addressed, but I'm okay with the idea of taking the risk that maybe somebody scams us at some point and gets money that they don't need, if it means that we have a fund that helps people all the time. Because for every person that scams us, I guarantee we'll have at least 5 or 6 that really needed the help. So, I ascended my Aegon, did 2 pass with him, did room 25 on incursions, items free last night and Aegon was clutch. Nice. I do have the materials to ascend a 6-star right now. So I could ascend him if I so chose to. I have not made that decision. Like I said, I've got him to the rank 4 SIG 200, which is the bare minimum I'm understanding that I need him at to really discuss doing this. But we will, I'll kind of take some assessment over the next few weeks as I'm prepping things and decide before my birthday officially if we need to push him up any further and whether or not we need to ascend him. One of the nice things is that Aegon is my main champ on the backup account. So I do consistently play him on a regular basis. So it's not like I really need to get back into practice with him too much. It is one of those things, though, that yeah, and I would decide to possibly shoot for it a little bit sooner, but like I said, especially with being the alliance leader and stuff, I want to do at least a decent contribution to banquet event. Um, Even if it isn't, even if I can't spend overwhelmingly like I would like to. So, just gonna kind of play it by ear. And I figure it gives me the little extra cushion by setting it for my birthday as the plan. Plus, on top of that, like I said, we got to have something to do if we're going to stream all day for my birthday. As it stands right now, I don't see myself having really other plans that day. But obviously, I couldn't have told you a month ago that I would be living in a cottage. I couldn't have told you a lot of things within the last few months that have come to pass. So, who knows? Got a jam. Nice to see you streaming, Wolf. Not a problem, Ken. Appreciate you stopping in for a while tonight, man. Absolutely love it, man. And don't worry, I will be back to streaming. Like I said, we're not going to put together a set schedule quite yet until I let a few things play out. But do plan that you will see me every week from now on, at least a couple times a week. Alright, because I am definitely back. Had to buff Corn on the Relic one and the Armor Break one too on the hack front, so was lucky there. Nice. Always nice when you can get some good hacks in incursions. It can make a huge difference. Yep. Did that stupidly. Oh, that hurt. That was bad. That was my fault. I took that one to the face. So I know I've said it several times tonight, but I gotta say it again, guys. I really have missed you guys these last couple months while I've been getting things in place. So happy to be back. So happy to get my feet back under me and get back to the point where I can start really working on things again. I said it on a couple of the update videos, and I will reiterate it 100%. Not only did I plan on coming back, but we are going to be coming back big and a lot better, and it is just going to be massively uphill from here. Um, it's still going to take some more time. This first year was absolutely amazing. This next year, we're gonna we're gonna 10x it, man. We're really gonna push to make things even better. Um, I got several behind the scenes things that I need to get taken care of over the next couple weeks to hopefully improve on a few things. I got a few graphics I want to look at. I definitely want to look at my layout and try and do some adjustments. Finally get some music back in place again. Definitely something I want to get going. Um, got got a lot of things that I've been kind of batting around in my head while I wasn't able to do things, which was even more frustrating because I don't know about you guys, but when I have an idea and I really just want to work on it and cannot, and there's absolutely no way that I can do anything about it for any time soon, it's it just adds to the frustration level, that's for sure. But we're here now. Um, I'm gonna have to balance time a little bit differently than ever before. Like I said, I'm still gonna have to be doing 55, 60 hours a week at the main job, just to keep the bills paid and start getting some of this other stuff caught up. But then what's left after that has to get divided between videos, live streams, and researching how to improve my skills. Um, I promised since the day we started this channel, 1% better all the time. 1% better at the videos, 1% better at streaming, 1% better at life. We did a big move, and it definitely put us better. And now we gotta continue building on it. Those 1% add up, even if they don't always seem like it. I mean, okay, so 1% better each day, 350% better in a year. It's compounds, exactly, my friend. That's how we live things. That's how we're gonna make it. It's what we did 100% this last year, and what we will continue to do this next year. 2024 is gonna be an amazing year. I love how Aegon back in the spotlight outshines Herc underdog. I was actually saying that earlier during the stream, talking about how I absolutely love how some of this new content coming out is actually bringing champions back into relevance that were starting to fade away. Aegon was extremely relevant at one point in time, and then just almost vanished. Um, Up until Necro, and then all of a sudden now he's extremely great. I can't explain how proud I am of you for getting through these last months and under such. Thank you, YT. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It's That's another thing that I was talking about earlier. Actually, it it has been one hell of a struggle and stuff. But to be honest with you, it was a great reminder of the things I've been through in my life already, and how much I've survived. How well I've been able to survive, no matter what life has thrown at me. Um, and it's exactly that. I know that it's possible. Um, I know that we pulled off some amazing things in the past, and doing this again. Raj, nice to see ya. How's it going? Um, what arena am I grinding now? The highest one. The one with the 5 and 6 star. Nice, appreciate it. Always appreciate another subscriber. We are doing great tonight on these subscribers.
Subscribe to the channel.
Thank you guys. Thank you. We are getting closer, overwhelmingly, to that 1,000 mark. It is amazing. Minnow, nice to see you. Oh my God, Hugh Jackman subbed. I would love Hugh Jackman to sub. Didi, nice to see you, my brother. Chris Gonzalez. Congratulations. I've mentioned it a few times tonight already, but I really do want to congratulate you overwhelmingly on hitting your 1,000 subs, brother. I cannot wait to catch back up to you. But congratulations, man. Overwhelmingly. And by the way, that crystal looks absolutely gorgeous. For anybody who is not aware, that is the crystal that goes along with being a member of the channel. I know we were just starting to get those up and running as the move came into place. So I will be discussing memberships quite a bit more as we go through the next couple months and stuff. Anybody who is interested in becoming a member and helping support the channel, I appreciate you guys overwhelmingly. Just subscribing and liking and commenting on the videos is overwhelmingly great support, and I cannot thank you guys enough. For those who do step it up, we will get the contest going again. We will get a few other things in place. Like I said, I am going to be also starting the fund for the community. My first pledge right now is bare minimum 5% of anything that gets donated to the channel goes towards a community fund to help out community members in bad situations. Obviously, we can't help everybody, but we will help as many as possible every month. And I will increase that 5% by 1% for every additional YouTuber that decides that they would like to be part of it, no matter how little they pledge. Even if they pledge 1% of their donations, I will increase my donation amount by 1% up until we hit the 25% mark. So help me encourage other YouTubers to be part of this. Like I said, we get 20 other YouTubers involved, and I'm donating 25% of everything that comes into the channel into a community fund. That combined with, whatever everybody else does can really mean that every month, we can definitely help somebody in a bad position, for sure. After going through what I went through this last couple months, and having everything fall apart, after watching what KT went through right before I went through all of this, it's, uh, I know there are other members of our community that are going through situations that they don't talk about as much, that are struggling right now. And I know that I have talked to countless members of our community that have struggled throughout their lives. And I think it's about time we start taking care of one another. We have an amazing community. It is full of wonderful people who have just absolutely huge hearts. We saw it with KT. You guys did it for me as well. Dee Dee doing the fundraiser for me was absolutely, I will never be able to thank you guys enough. I will never be able to express how much it meant and what all it did for me. And I think the best way I can pass that forward is by creating this fund now. And we will, it's been talked about already. What happens if somebody scams the fund and doesn't really need the money? Oh well. I would much rather start this fund and have 2 or 3 people a year abuse it and get money that they don't really need, and help 9 to 10 other people that do absolutely need it, than to be like, well, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to risk those 1 or 2 people. So this is what we're going to do. It's just the beginning of things, guys. And we have done so much this last year. We nearly hit the 1,000 subscriber mark before we had to take the break to do the move and everything. And we will definitely hit it very soon. I mean, obviously we've had several subscribers tonight, which has been absolutely wonderful, and I cannot thank you guys enough. The support as I come back is just absolutely wonderful. Having all of you continue to support me even while I had to take the time away has been so amazing. I am so grateful that the numbers continue to rise, and that you guys were all still there and supportive every time that I let you know what was going on. And like I said, this next year is going to be about making things bigger and better, and the bigger and better things get, the more I want to give back to the community who has done so much for me and is helping me build the life that I've been working towards for so long. So again, I thank you guys, and I love you so much. I really do. I can't even begin to express how amazing our community is. So by the way, that's the other thing I did announce tonight. Starting tonight, going through when we do hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I am taking suggestions on Discord and on inline chat. Feel free, anyone that would like to make suggestions on how we should celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. I know, like, Dee Dee did the Hot Wings challenge at 750. Not trying to copy him, but if you guys want to see me do something like that, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Shirtless stream is definitely not something anybody wants to see, so in spite of the fact that the bikini stream has been suggested as well, yeah, guys, probably not what any of you really want to see, so probably should come up with something better. But I will take all the suggestions once we hit the 1,000 mark and make a um, poll of the top 5. And I will let you guys decide what we do to celebrate. Congrats, everyone, on their trials and tribulations. Can't have a rainbow without exactly. Wolf eats hot ones challenges for breakfast. Sadly enough, it's one of the things that really, honestly, I was actually just talking to my friend the other day about the fact that it's one of the things that upsets me is I can't get variety in cheese out here the way I did in the Midwest. And like I get ghost pepper and habanero cheese and all kinds of things like that, and like I can't even get pepper jack. Like I got a block of pepper jack. I can't even get shredded pepper jack here. Like, are you kidding me? I can't get extra sharp cheddar. And YT, we have to keep the OnlyFans a secret. It is part of my networking, but you know, it's that private channel that we don't talk about. That's a big issue with the lack of cheesy variety. It is, man. It is such an issue. Like, I am not okay. Like, I can't get extra sharp cheddar cheese. Like, ah. I'm so used to variety in cheese. And then I come out here and they, like, you don't understand how important the cheese aisle is in the Midwest. Like, and I'm not even from like Wisconsin. Yeah, I know. I was actually just talking about that as well. There is a company in Des Moines called Graziano's. They make some of the best Italian sausage anywhere. And I was talking about the fact of, you know, I don't know if I can get good Italian sausage out here. And I may actually have to call and have them freeze pack and send me a few pounds. Yeah, I can get that too. Italian sausage only fans. uh, um, I mean, it's a very Italian family. The Graziano family has been a stay post of Des Moines, Iowa for 4 generations that they've owned a store there. They have an Italian deli. They do their own meats. They have a deli counter where you can get sandwiches and stuff. They have amazing Italian sausage. So great spice to it, really great flavor. So yeah. I personally wasn't too keen on Italian girls, and the drivers are the worst in the world. Yeah, but they have good food. I'm enjoying the camera setup. I don't know why it looks cleaner. Cool. I'm glad. I really didn't screw with it much tonight. was actually talking about that at the beginning of the stream, was that I was going to have to do some adjusting on things and figuring out like audios and camera and everything, because I literally just pulled it out of the box and set everything up again. And I should have probably done more tests and everything, but I really just wanted to get back to streaming and hang out with you guys tonight. So I was a little less patient than I should have been. But if it's working, I may not adjust much. Scandinavian, I do love Scandinavian women. Haven't known enough of them though. I found it hard to get a pizza, ironically, the last time I went there for 2 weeks. Gelato, on the other hand. See, pizza's another one of those things, like, okay, so in Des Moines, we have this place called Blaze Pizza that I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite places to get pizza from. They have really good fresh toppings. They have, I've actually sent Dee Dee a picture of my pizza from there a couple times. I love it. I get all the way out here, and the closest Blaze is in Canada. So until I have time to run up to Canada to get a pizza, I can't have my favorite pizza. So having to do some exploring to try different restaurants and figure out what I actually like around here. But of course, you know, funds are a little bit limited at the moment, so we can't just go spend money on food that we don't know is good. I found literally one pizza restaurant in the whole place we went to. It's I know they say there is no such thing as bad pizza, but that's not true. There is bad pizza, and bad pizza is not acceptable. Like, they have one place here called Mod Pizza. It's kind of like Blaze, but their crust is not as good, and their toppings are a lot more limited, and they're a lot more stingy with their toppings. And I think I would have liked them if I would have had them first before I had Blaze, but after having Blaze, it's just impossible to have something that's such a downgrade. Last time I went there, everywhere I had cheese and prosciutto pizza that had like 6 different cheeses on it. I really felt sick, but in a good way. That's amazing. Yeah, see, that's one of the nice things about Blaze is they have like 9 different cheeses that you can get. I love having a good variety of cheese on the pizza. And a prosciutto pizza sounds amazing. How's it feel being back streaming on a scale of 1 to 10? 12. It's been amazing tonight. Rizzo stopped in earlier and raided me, brought in a bunch of people. I think we've gotten 9 new subscribers tonight, which has been absolutely wonderful. Gotten donations tonight. Everybody's had so many people stop in that I haven't talked to in months. It's just, I love it, guys. I miss you guys so much. I recently bought out a frozen pizza, and it was impossibly cheap. It's like $1 for a large pepperoni. I can't understand how it could be anything other than a loss leader. I mean, you would think that, but I will tell you this much. Totino's pizzas, like, they're not as good anymore as they were when I was a kid, because obviously I have a more refined palate, but, like, I mean, cheap pizza can be a way to survive. But it's a frozen supermarket pizza, by the way. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to see their profit margins on it. And if they're making profits, it'll probably be even more frustrating to be truthful with you. But nah, man, I've missed streaming so much, and I'm so happy to be back. Um, I've actually made it through all of the arenas tonight. Or at least I got milestone rewards in the two big arenas, and I got all of the other three arenas fully done, and I got the anniversary event fully knocked out. Um, so now we can start working on unit farming and revive farming to get ready for Necropolis, um, which is what I will do every time that we have every time I have a chance to stream this week. And I'm hoping to make that at least two or three more times this week. I have mentioned I have a huge crystal opening that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. You need to take one of your minis to Thronebreaker. I will be doing that at some point soon as well. So I've got both mini accounts at Cavalier at this point. We'll let partially it's gonna depend on how Banquet goes with those two accounts. And we'll see which one of them is closer to Thronebreaker ready sometime probably next month, and then we'll probably do some Thronebreaker videos as well as some Act 8 videos as well. I opened a 7-star Incursion Crystal last night. I already have Hulkbuster. Guess who I got? I'm guessing a dupe on Hulkbuster, which is not a bad thing by any means. But I'm guessing you're not thrilled by it. Unless I'm wrong. It's kind of one of those mixed bags things. I get it, putting in all that work for another crystal, and you're like, I would like somebody new, and then pull the same champion. Ronan, very happy as like, oh, nice. Ronan is a great pull. Shark in the water, nice to see you, man. How's it going? Oh, let's see here. So, Dee Dee, I actually was just talking that while I was at work this morning, I got around to watching your farming guide for Necropolis. Um, and I'm gonna not only test that, um, but I also want to test a couple other levels as well. I'm kind of curious. Did you test any other levels, or did you just go with that one particular for that video? Um, just finished Thronebreaker event quest. Congratulations, nice. I mentioned Hawkbreaker so that you knew I wasn't hunting him and unhappy with running. Okay, not a problem. I can understand that. Yeah, I know some people wouldn't be necessarily happy with Ronan, but I don't think it's a bad pull by any means. I think you did really well on that, especially already having Hulkbuster. Um, Opened a feature and got Morbius. See, I'm gonna open some features in tomorrow's opening. I'm a little worried. I don't want to get Morbius out of them. I really don't. Um, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So we'll see if it goes. Not sure if you're happy about him, but I mean, not saying he's a bad one. It's just the fact that I already have him, so I want somebody different. Um, Awakening Hulkbuster would have been great too for the region and helps with. Yeah, it is. Tested 4.3.3, 5.3.6, 5.4.4, all not as good. I think he wants SIGs though for it. Okay. Um, okay, I was just kind of wondering. Um, because we haven't talked as much lately, so I wasn't for sure what all you were testing and stuff. But yeah, I was kind of curious, especially 4.3.3, because I know at one point you were really hyped on that one because it was dropping so many revives. I was really planning on kind of doing that one as well. Are you short on gold? Chuban is releasing a video about turning some Battlegrounds tokens into gold. Um, I mean, technically, I am at low on gold because I think I only have like 6 million right now. Um, so I might have to check that out as well. Paragon can turn like 1K battleground tokens. Okay. It was great, but I feel like it's not as much now. Okay. I was kind of curious about that, really honestly. Like I said, I was just because I know, like I said, it was dropping those two revives almost every time for you for a while there, and then plus on top of that, all the times that it wasn't dropping revives, it was dropping energy refills a lot. So I can, like I said, I was just kind of wondering, you know, I figured you probably did some kind of testing. I think 5.4.6 is best. Like an auto fight with team, it's getting nerfed very soon though. Yeah, I know they're trying to nerf the crap out of everything, and trust me, everybody's been asking me when I tell them I'm not doing my run until January. They're like, "But the nerf's coming," and I'm like, "Yes, but I'm gonna farm from now until the nerf, so it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna build it up anyways." Um, but yeah, the command needs to be careful about some of the things they're doing, like because you can't nerf things too much. Like if you nerf everything and put everything to the point where the only way you're doing it is if you're willing to spend, they're gonna eventually start losing player base. Um, and I know we talk about this all the time because they always do something that could lose player base, but you know, and I was talking about it earlier in the stream about the fact that I think they overcorrected too much on Banquet because they were so worried about how much the fallout was over 4th of July. And I, again, think they did a huge miss because they were so worried about how much they offended the community in 4th of July that instead they overcompensated in the wrong direction. And I don't know. Uh, Sometimes they do things that worry me. 5.4.6 can drop double revise plus an energy refill. Okay. I really wanted to do a third run, but I'm not able to as much as I have to spend 3K units on Banquet. Yeah, That's the other thing about it too, is that's the other reason why I'm kind of waiting on doing the Necropolis run, is because I do want to put up a decent score for my alliance for Banquet. Um, so I have to kind of balance both in. Um, Not that we're going to be going for like a high end score by any means. Um, we're definitely not going to be a top 50 alliance by any means. But at the same time, I know there will be enough people in my alliance that we put up enough to at least hit the top milestone. And if that's available, I might as well make sure I get it. So, and those 14 free banquet crystals that they're giving us is not going to be anywhere near enough to cover that. So, um, yeah, we'll play it by ear. Well, guys, that is another milestone in the books. And to be completely and totally honest with you guys, it is nearly midnight and I have to open in the morning. So I think that is probably going to do it for me for tonight. Nearly 4 hours for the first time back is not bad. Like I said, I'm going to get a couple more live streams in this week. I'm going to get a crystal opening video out tomorrow. It is a huge one. I have been saving crystals with the exception of the first week we got here. So there is over a month and a half of crystals here and a few big surprises. You're welcome, YT. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you, man. But like I said, I've got several other big things that are coming. We are going to do quite a bit this month. And I will see you guys very soon. And I am so happy to be back. And for the first time in quite some time, I get to say it and be extremely happy to wish you guys a great evening and a great night. And I hope everybody pulls a God tier champion soon. And check back tomorrow for the crystal opening, because I guarantee I'm going to pull one. Love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. I cannot tell you guys how much, again, I appreciate being back and how much I missed you guys. Love you guys. Peace out. Have a great night, and I will see you soon.